Hello, intelligence family. The match between Ghana and Angola is over. I'm not going to analyze anything much there. I just want to talk about the lineup, the selection of the coach, Coach Wilson, Coach Winston. The match was a very good match. That was a very good starting lineup. Starting from the the pool, you have Atizigi, who has proved himself during the World Cup, and the back. Have the two center back, Jiku and Amate. They click very well. The left side, you have Gideon Mensah, who has not impressed yesterday. We always made a call for Gideon Mensah to be part of the Black Stars or to have a starting lineup against Baba Rahman. But yesterday, he was totally off. His passes were not going through. His crosses were off like as usual. He found it very difficult to make a good cross, and that was the same yesterday. For the right, we have Dennis Odoi. He did very well. And I think he lacks support. He's not the kind of full back that ran into space to go and help offensively, but he tried his best defensively, and I think offensively too he tried to bring something, but just that I think the Angolese player at his side really stopped him from moving forward, and the midfield, I think Mohamed Kudus, Partey, our man of the match for me, and his passes, everything was on point. That's the Partey we see in Arsenal. And Kamadin Sulemana, a very promising talent, but just that his finishes, he needs to work on his finishes, because at times he can dribble, he do everything moving forward, but the last touch, whether he will pass or he will play, the time he will pass, like he just play short, the time he will play short, he just pass, and the pass doesn't go through to the final receiver. And also, I want to talk about Kudus, our star boy. Kudus, Ghanaian star boy. Yesterday, the first half was very good. But after the second half, I don't know what really happened. Like he's breaking, his control, his passes, like nothing was not working. And I think that's the Angolese work on him. Before he got the ball, before the ball comes to him, like he has 2-3 people come closer. That closes him. So I think that made him not to make his impact. His first half was very good. And Jordan Ayew, he started the ball very well. I think the first 5 minutes, like he was trying to do something, where the rest of the game he was totally off. When people are moving forward, once the ball comes to him, he just slow the ball down. Then he will be on the ball, and then they will come and foul him, or they will take the ball from him. Like his decision making, everything was just off. So Jordan Ayew didn't really impress. And Edmonado, he played for Sheriff. You all see him in the Europa League. Yesterday, his performance was absolutely not on point. His performance was really down. So in all, like they did well. They did quite well, not well. Like the performance wasn't that impressive, because they are in Ghana. They played in Ghana, so, and the fans, I congratulate the fans, everyone that made it. and because of the fans, like they should have done more than that. But they did averagely cool. So at the end, they won, and the goal came from my man Semenyo. I really like him. The way he can come and help, take ball and move. I really like him. And also Inaki Williams. Inaki, for me, Inaki is a very good player. Just that he's not really clicking right now. But I know he will. We can't end this video without talking about the substitutes. And the timing of the substitute, that means the coach know what he was doing. The coach know, or the coach was really observing the match. So he substitute Sulemana, Jordan Ayew, Ed Bonado, and Alexander Diku, who got a knock, and then I pray that won't be a very serious injury. And he brings in Joseph Pencil, Semenyo in place of Inaki Williams, Osman Bukari, and Ado in the Celta Vigo player to change Jiku, who got the knock. And I really like the substitute. The substitute, they bring in some kind of vibe, because before the substitute, Ghana was dominating, but when the Angolese got the ball, like they really push in till they got to Ghana's pool before they come back. So they were bringing in something, but as the substitute came in, like all those things stopped. It was, you can see that it's very hard for the Angolese to pass the half line, the center line. So the pressure was on them until Ghana got his goals. If you are seeing this video, please type subscribe.